Chapter 5. Dialogue with the Ugly. I'm so tired of life. Everywhere I look, I only see bad people. A young person confided in me, their voice heavy with sorrow. They recounted a series of bitter experiences, friends who deceived them, a lover who betrayed them, and colleagues who schemed against them. Each story felt like a dagger, eroding their trust in life. To them, the world seemed painted in dull, gray hues, with barely any trace of vibrant colors. How can I ever believe in goodness again? They asked me, their despair palpable. I didn't rush to console or refute their feelings. Instead, I calmly offered a simple piece of advice. Don't be shaken. 1. The duality of good and evil. Life is an intricate tapestry woven from both good and bad threads. Good and evil, like two sides of a coin, coexist and complement each other. Without the existence of evil, could we truly appreciate goodness? Without darkness, would we understand the value of light? Yet, when confronted with evil, many of us instinctively react with rejection or hatred, believing it strengthens our righteousness. However, harboring anger or resentment toward evil doesn't eliminate it. Instead, it weighs down our own spirit. Rather than immediately rejecting evil, try viewing it as a lesson or a mirror. It reflects aspects of life and ourselves that we might otherwise overlook. Evil, when understood and overcome, can be a teacher, not something to emulate, but something to study and rise above. 2. Evil often dwells in familiar places. The conflict between good and evil doesn't always come from strangers. It often arises in the most intimate relationships, family. I once had a friend who carried profound pain about their family. From a young age, they lived in a turbulent household, where their father was a gambler, a drunkard, and often abusive. These memories haunted them, leading to an endless question: why was I born into such a family? Why can't I have the loving and peaceful home that others seem to have? For many years, this friend was consumed by resentment toward their father, their fate, and eventually, even themselves. But instead of letting that resentment define their life, they chose a different path. They faced the pain, acknowledged the ugliness in their past, and transformed it into a lesson. Rather than allowing their father's flaws to control their destiny, they used those experiences as a reminder of what not to become. From their struggles, they learned to cherish the small but meaningful moments of goodness in life: a smile from their mother, a helping hand from a friend, or even just a peaceful day. They discovered that even in the darkest corners, light persists. 3. Stay calm in the face of evil. Evil, in itself, holds no power to harm us. It's our reaction to it that determines its impact. If you let yourself be shaken by evil, if you allow negativity to dominate your thoughts and feelings, you give it control over your life. Learn to stay calm. When confronted with a bad person or a malicious act, resist the urge to judge or despise them immediately. Instead, ask yourself, what have they experienced to become this way? What can I learn from this situation? Sometimes, your calmness in the face of evil will disarm it, leaving it powerless. As the saying goes, be like water. When someone throws a stone into it, it only creates ripples, and soon, it returns to peace. 4. Light always exists, if you're willing to see it. No matter how much evil you encounter, never forget that goodness still exists. The bright colors of life may be obscured by darkness, but they're never gone. If you take the time to look and open your heart, you'll find goodness in the most unexpected places. Perhaps the colleague you see as manipulative is merely protecting themselves. Perhaps the friend you think is cold is silently struggling. Don't let hasty judgments blind you to the hidden beauty and potential for good in people. 5. Transform evil into strength. Life will never be perfect, but you have the power to shape how you perceive and respond to it. Use evil as motivation. Turn pain into wisdom and negativity into a foundation for growth. If you face betrayal, learn to build relationships based on trust. If you've witnessed selfishness, strive to live generously. Every encounter with evil offers a chance to grow stronger and wiser. Conclusion: life is never just gray. Evil, on its own, isn't what's truly frightening. The real danger lies in letting it define your perspective on life. Stay calm, for only with a tranquil heart can you see the light, however faint it may seem. Don't be shaken. Let life be a painting with all its shades, both bright and dark, and remember that you are the artist, holding the brush to create harmony. Even in a world that sometimes feels gray, light always exists, waiting for you to believe in it.